Hello everyone, we are Group 6 and we are here to discuss our topic, Irresponsible Enhanced Anthropogenic Inputs of Nitrogen and Sulfur. I am James Santos discussing the biogeochemical cycle of our topic. To discuss, sulfur and nitrogen are one of the many resources that the environment cycles through which helps it remain healthy. Sulfur contains various proteins and is useful as a nutrient to plants to help produce more harvest and slow the loss of farmland. Nitrogen, like sulfur, is also important to plant harvest. This increases the harvest and it helps plants thrive more. However, what is a limit in which it's something that is vital to something that will eventually become harmful to the environment instead of being helpful due to the anthropogenic input of humans. For example, with too much nitrogen, we get nitrogen pollution in which quick-growing plants outgrow the normal growth plants and harms the diversity of the ecosystem. Plus, these decaying plants will consume oxygen, harming the local life. Same thing with sulfur. While it isn't harmful as normal sulfur, sulfur dioxide, which humans produce a lot of, is harmful as it's one of the parts of an acid rain which harms the ecosystem by damaging plant life and marine life.
Hello everyone, I'm NICOLE ILAS, and today I will discuss the significance of anthropogenic effects. Before we get started about the anthropogenic impact, it's important to note that in Greek, anthropo implies having to do with humankind, while genic denotes origin. Combining them pertains to life form practices, services, or resources as compared to the ones that contribute to the environment without human intercession. The phrase is also used in reference to environmental consequences comprising chemical and biological emissions generated as a natural result of actions conducted by humans for other interests. We are all aware that in modern period, humans play a crucial role in our environment, particularly when damaging it. In fact, due to agricultural or industrial pollution, anthropogenic activities have caused the deterioration of nearly 1 billion hectares of land globally. This is causing a reduction in numerous ecosystem functions globally and is now endangering livelihoods and leading to social instability. The burning of fossil fuels to produce electricity and processing metal alloys are anthropogenic activities that result in sulfur dioxide emissions. The anthropogenic effects that were brought about are a result of this.
Granted that we already know what anthropogenic effects is, I, ALLIAH POBLETE, will now discuss the application of this in relation to our topic. Nitrogen and sulfur are both types of gases that are ever present in the air. During the process of the nitrogen cycle, nitrogen continuously moves through the atmosphere, soil, water, plants, animals, and bacteria, while the sulfur in sulfur cycle moves through the atmosphere, mineral forms, and living things. Referring to that, we can see that both nitrogen and sulfur becomes a part of the atmosphere at some point. As such, it is essential that we control the amounts of these gases in the atmosphere, else it would cause difficulties. When nitrogen and sulfur are combined with oxygen, the resulting compound can become something that is extremely dangerous to all the species within the biosphere. These compounds are called sulfur dioxide and nitrogen dioxide. The sulfur compound is formed during the process of burning coals, oil, or diesel, which are commonly found in power plants. In addition to this, nitrogen dioxide is created from burning fossil fuels that usually comes in the form of gasoline. As such, its main source would be the exhaust of vehicles and different power plants as well. As what we can observe from these scenarios, it is evident that humans have greatly impacted on how various cycles now work and affect the environment. The abundance of these two compounds in the atmosphere now shows in the form of smog, which is a clear indication of air pollution, signifying how we, humans, have affected our surroundings through our activities. However, smog is not the only outcome from the two harmful compounds, but also acid rain. This acid rain is harmful not only to plants and animal life, but to humans as well, thus making us see through the manner by which human actions affects the equilibrium of the environment and the cycles that are within it.
Sulfur and nitrogen particles are essential in the life of every organism, but an excess of them can disrupt the balance of our ecosystem. Nitrogen and sulfur are naturally cycled as seen in the biogeochemical cycle, but human activities can cause a vast increase in the amount of nitrogen and sulfur on our planet. One activity of humans that increase and affect the nitrogen and sulfur particles and also make us invasive to our planet is the burning of fossil fuels. Fossil fuel facility release nitrogen dioxide and sulfur dioxide, which are major greenhouse gases. In the Philippines, air pollution from fossil fuels, primarily coal, oil, and gas, is attributed to cause an estimated 27,000 premature deaths. This premature death can be attributed to the increased risk of stroke, lung cancer, and asthma. The decrease in air quality can also affect many of our crucial industries, such as tourism, where the air quality can degrade the willingness of tourists to visit a particular area. Additionally, fertilizers can contribute to the amount of nitrogen and sulfur in the air, as fertilizer residue can spread in the spraying of fertilizers or during the harvest period. The use of fertilizer may be justified by its use in our food, but it is alarming as according to the World Atlas, fertilizer consumption for the Philippines in 2020 was estimated to be at 209.2 kilograms per hectare. Fertilizers can also run off different bodies of water where microbes can break them down. Sadly, this also means that there will be more greenhouse gas released by those microbes onto our atmosphere. This situation shows that our invasive action can backfire on us in different ways.
What are sulfur and nitrogen effects on epigenetics? Hi, and good day. I am CALMA, and I will discuss to you all. But first, we discuss the effect of sulfur on epigenetics. Sulfur, one of the important macronutrients, seems essential for plant growth and development. Plants absorb sulfur from the rhizosphere in the form of inorganic sulfate. Now, let's discuss the next effect to epigenetics, which is nitrogen. Nitrogen is also an important nutrient for plant growth and also crop yields. Researchers revealed that genetic factors are involved in nitrogen utilization in various types of plants, such as Arabidopsis, which is related to cabbage and mustard. Another example is also rice. A further research concluded that epigenetic regulation is significant in regulating plant nutrient availability.